What's up, everybody? It's Conger Live. Welcome back to the channel. We got another Kingdom Boss video. If you're new, consider subscribing for more content, and let's get into it. We just finished chapter 5. We are now starting chapter 6. Whenever you get to a new chapter, you have to use a whole different set of heroes. So chapter 5 was all the enemies were green, so you wanted to use red. Now the enemies are blue, so those red heroes are no good anymore. You're going to want to use purple. So in the castle, you want to go and retire all your guys from the council, which I've done just a few minutes ago. Sorry I didn't record that, but since those are on cooldown, if I want to start attacking now instead of waiting 24 hours, I need to go and reset my heroes so then I can invest in the heroes that I do want to use. So I'm definitely going to reset my red archer because I can't use him right now. It's only 30 gems. Some people say, oh, I don't want to waste my gems. It's actually a decent cost. You get 20 free gems every day, and through all this stuff, I think this is a great value if you want to make progress right away. If you want to wait, then you wait. But I think this is a great way to go about it. You get your stuff back. So we're gonna reset him, and I'm gonna reset Pyre. I'm gonna leave Galen because Galen is the one I took to 75, almost to 80. Or 77 now, and he's been a really good healer, so I think he would still be useful. I did put some energy into Rakov's relic weapon because he was the first one I had, so I'm going to leave him for now, and maybe I'll retire him later. But I have a few heroes to choose from. Here, I wish that in here we could also filter by the Dominus, right? So I definitely want to take my Blood Crow. This isn't my Blood Crow, this is just the view of Blood Crow. So I have to come here, I have to find my Silver Star Blood Crow. I definitely want to level him up. So we're going to go ahead and dump into Blood Crow, and we should get stopped at 60. You know, because I did 2 at a time, I might have enough crystals that I could take him past 60. And that would really screw me. So let's slowly take him to 60. And we want to take my tank, Rowan, to 60. Now I do have Vorzila at a Silver Star, so she would be someone to consider. I also have Wraith as a 5-star from Purple Faction, so I could use all 4 of them. But I don't have the Blight Fragments right now to take anybody past 60 other than those guys. Of course I need to give them some equipment. And so if Rakov doesn't work out for me, then I have to decide, do I want to recycle Rakov for Vorzila, or do I want to recycle Rakov for Wraith? So I'll figure that out later. But let's go see if I can make some more progress in the campaign just from doing that right away. Because blue and green are kind of neutral against these guys, so we definitely want the tank up front. Rakov's a warrior, he should be up front, and then we'll have our supports in the back. And we'll see how it goes. Maybe I won't be able to progress. You know, maybe Rakov will die too quickly. We'll see. All who enter our sanctum must prove themselves worthy to the risen cause. Help me dispatch these Empire fighters that don't realize there is a greater threat to us all. Oh yeah, Rakov died way too quick. I was kind of worried about that. And even Galen's not hanging on there. So I definitely need a purple damage dealer. But this is the philosophy, the concept. You don't have to do this. This is just one way that you can potentially move through the story. without having to wait a whole day to put the purple characters that you want to use into, or whatever color characters you want into the council. Here we are at a kind of hard stopping point in channel 6. This is like a skill check. The enemies are a total of 50k, my team is a total of 40k, and they are non-type. They are like this ghost skull, flaming ghost symbol. So these are non-playable heroes, they're not collectible heroes, and they don't have a faction, which means you basically have to brute force through this. What you can do is you can click on the enemy and you can kind of see what their skills are. We have a basic physical attack from this golem. He defends, so he's got some reduced damage there, and then he does physical damage, knockback, and stun. So he's pretty annoying. That's the first thing you kind of got to get through. And the other frontline character they have is this dragon, which does basic magical damage. It also has a spin attack that does physical damage to nearby enemies and gives strengthened to the nearby allies. So that strengthened is gonna be bad for you. You don't want them getting stronger. And then every 13 seconds, nearby enemies attacks nearby enemies twice for physical damage. So obviously you got to chunk through these guys first because they're the front line, and then you have 2 of these guys in the back line, which have a basic magic attack. They have a huge radius around target for 350 magical damage, so they both do a decent AoE, which is super annoying because it's going to hit all your guys. And then last, there's a generic heal, where every 7 seconds it heals the lowest health ally for 160% of this character's power. So you have to be able to brute force through this tank damagers and their heals, and then you should be able to deal with these guys if you can get through these 2. If you have characters that can get to the back line, like this girl here, Wraith, she does tend to dash to the back, but being stuck at level 60 versus level 94, not surviving long enough. So things to keep in mind. You don't have to use all of the faction that works for the rest of the campaign in this node. You may want to try some other things out, use some of your stronger heroes. So definitely pay attention to what your enemies have. That'll help you be able to advance further in the story. That's it. Let me know what you think about this potential strategy in the comments down below. Click that subscribe button for more content, and we'll see you in the next video.